So let's go ahead and create a new project, and I'm going to call this module 4, and we're going to do week 2. Cool, and then I'm going to save this into D. Okay, accept that. Okay, and then I'm going to bring over, so here's my module 4, my D drive, and then into the geometry folder, I'm going to drop my corridor, okay, file, and then also, sorry, into there we'll drop the camera, the FBX of the camera, and then to the texture, into text here we'll drop the dirty corridor image, okay, and then we can close that, then actually save the scene. So in your job you can type just the same thing, so what is it, module 4 week 2 version 1. Save that, perfect. So let's go ahead and bring in those different bits of geometry. So I bring in the FBX first for the camera. Okay, so go ahead and find that, and then go into our geo camera, accept, import, and then we have it. And then we can take a look through the camera. Okay, and then I'm going to dive inside here into my camera and into view, background image, and then jump into there, go into my hip, and then into text, grab that dirty corridor, and then we can see it in the background. If you don't see it, make sure this is enabled, and also in background here, make sure that's enabled. Okay, and then let's bring in the geometry. So let's just type file, that will create a geometry node just with a file on the inside, and then go into there, and then go to your hip, geo, grab that corridor, and that should load in. There we go. So if I set this to wireframe, you can see that kind of lines up perfectly. You know, the geometry lines up with the image in the background. Okay, so the scale of this is kind of big at the moment. So you can see we kind of got from there to there is 125 meters, so that's too big, right? So let's scale this down. I'm going to drop a transform. I'm going to 0.1. Okay, so now we're within, what are we saying? So that's 5 meters across there. So, you know, corridor about 5 meters across. You know, it's a big corridor, but, you know, kind of close to what we would expect. So what's that, 4 or 5 meters? Okay, and then I'll drop a null at the bottom for the out. Keep an out there, I'll call this scale, so we know what we're doing. And then copy that, because we also need the camera, so the camera's not going to line up anymore, and the image either is not either. So we didn't need to copy that transform actually. What we need to do here is drop a null and actually parent the camera to that, okay, and then scale the size of the null, and that will actually bring our camera into the correct size. So if we go back now, you can see they line up again perfectly. Go back into that wireframe ghost, they line up, and we're at a good scale. Let me just change the name of this to scale, and there we go.